We're joined by, once again, the clear favorites in Conference USA, John Calipari, Robert Dozier, and Antonio Anderson. And Cal, why don't we start with that? And I'm just wondering, I mean, have you watched the championship game much? Did you beat yourself up about it?
No, there's two more mistakes I may have made. Decisions of having the Reverend in. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't have done that. And my pre-game talk about putting in who. Obviously, that didn't work either, along with the timeout and maybe fouling early and some other things. So, you know what, I don't think any of us, we've looked back on that time and said, what a wonderful run it was. Would we have liked to have won the game? Yeah. But let me explain. When people say they stopped playing, no. He got a steal, Antonio Anderson, with 16 seconds to go, and he got an offensive rebound, Robert Dozier, with 12 seconds to go. We never stopped. We missed some shots. And they made every shot, and it got away from us that way. But I'm proud of what happened last year. And no, I have not watched the tape of either of you guys. No, we refuse to watch the tape.
It's too painful.
We
right?
turn it off with 2 minutes to go. And
I was going to say, turn off with 3 minutes to go. It's a great game to watch.
John, how happy are you that Robert and Antonio came back?
Well, I'm really happy, but I wanted both of them to explore, and they'll tell you, they came in my office, and I had them sign that they're putting their names in the draft. Antonio came to that conclusion earlier than Robert. Robert went and worked for 4 teams, and all 4 of them absolutely loved him. And I wanted him to hear it from their GMs, that you do this, this, and this, you're going to be in our league. And they all liked Antonio the same way. So I'm happy that they explored. Obviously, I'm happy that they decided to come back. For them, more than us, because I think it's going to be something unique. And last thing, if these 2 guys win 30 games this year, we're lucky enough to do it, they're the winningest 2 players in the history of the NCAA. Now, wait a minute. They're both going to graduate in 4 years. They both will have, and they're both going to be drafted in the first round. Well, I'm happy about that. I think it's great for them. Obviously, it's great for our city.
Robert, congratulations. Your first team preseason All-League as picked by the coaches. Did you dream when you came in as a freshman that you'd be first-team All-League as a senior?
Nah, definitely not. I just came in, just trying to go with the program. That's all. Trying to stick my foot in where I could. We had a lot of talented players coming in, so I done worked my way up. I definitely got better every year. Just hopefully I can go out and put it all on the court this year.
And I think, Coach touched on, guys, maybe the best part about putting your name in the draft is you really do get genuine feedback from the guys who are going to make the decisions about your future. So each of you just tell me, Antonio, we'll start with you. Tell me what you heard, what you learned, and more importantly, what have you done since then to address whatever deficiencies were pointed out to you?
Well, I did a lot of talking with Coach during the whole process, and I was home getting ready for the drive and stuff, working out a little bit. And then, I sat down with my family, and before the workouts came about, Coach had set some up for me. And I just decided not to go through with it, only for something like I knew like I wasn't ready 100%, and I just didn't want to go and give half effort and come back this year and they have a negative feedback about me. So I just told Coach I'd rather come back, work out, improve myself in every aspect of the game as possible, and see where it takes me this year.
Antonio, I thought your jump shot really got better the last 2 months of the season. I know Coach would agree with me or not, but you were nailing threes with confidence. What do you attribute that? Extra work, somebody working with you? I mean, you were knocking them down. Before, you were a little hesitant, a little tentative.
It started at the beginning of the season. I started off the first month or so of the season struggling. I couldn't make a layup, a shot, free throw, jump, or anything. And Coach stuck with me. He called me and told me he's going to stick with me regardless of what it is. And he said I'm his guy, and he stuck with me. And he just told me to guarantee him that I'll put in the extra work. And from there on out, I was in the gym every day before practice with Coach Robick, and we just put shots up every day, and then confidence built it back up, and it started falling.
Coach, you may have noticed that Derrick Rose, in fact, did not come back to school this year. But
he didn't.
He didn't. No,
oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to inform you of that.
But
he did bring in a couple of very good players coming in, especially Tyreke Evans. He's a guy that a lot of people have watched throughout high school. He's a big-time player, a big-time scorer. Give us a sense of what kind of player he is, what you expect of him, and I also want you 2 players to talk about what they've seen out of Tyreke Evans since he's been here.
We also have Wesley Witherspoon, who I think is going to be outstanding. Robert Sally, who's coming in with 3 years to play, really giving us something on the wing, and Angel Garcia and Matt Simpkins, 2 big guys. So I think we've got a lot of an injection of talent that we needed. But what you want to know is, are they accountable? What we try to do, as you guys know, we're trying to win every game. So you can't come and go as you please. Tyreek has made every class, has made every study hall, and is countable. Now, is he ready to do and play at the level of these two? We don't know yet. But I do know his wingspan is 7'4". So Roberts is 7'3". His is longer than Roberts, and he's about 6'5", 6'6". Great layup shooter, has no idea how we play. His intensity of running, it's always been, you guys run at my pace. Now he's going to have to run at our pace, and when he does and finds out, oh my gosh, I think people are going to say, I didn't realize he was this good. The other thing we found out, he can defend. He can guard. You know why? Because he can block his own man shot. I'm saying, I never saw you guard anybody in all of your high school days. Now we're seeing we got also a defender. But I think the other guys are going to help us too. And what we have is two unbelievable leaders right here. You know, Robert found out through his workouts that, oh my gosh, these guys really like me. And they're telling me if I get stronger and improve my handle a little bit, be more consistent and aggressive, I'm in good shape. He finds that out. They come back with great leadership, which is what we're going to have.
Robert, I think you're a great offensive rebounder. What do you attribute that to? Is that conditioning, or you just go after every rebound? How come you be so good on the offensive glass? Does Coach say you better get in there, or you sit next to me?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we put up a lot of shots, you know, so a lot of shots are going to be missed. So I just try to stick my hand in when I could, because, you know, we had Joey down there grabbing every board.
Can't let him get every one. You got to get some.
Yeah, he took a lot from me. So, I mean, just having a knack for the ball, that's all it really is, man, and just paying attention to what side the ball going to come off the rim.
Now, it's going to be a little bit harder this year without having Joey Dorsey in there drawing 2 and 3 guys to keep him off the boards to rebound, but you're up for it, right?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully I can get a lot more rebounds.
Coach, you got to like the confidence of these guys, man.
They're good. You know, the greatest thing is you came and watched us practice last year, and your comment was, I've never seen a team miss more shots in a practice in my life.
Bad luck.
You're good luck, because every time you pick us to lose, we win. So I want you to pick us to lose. And you know, the greatest thing with our team is last year, and I don't want anybody to feel pressure. Do what you do. We'll figure the rest out. You don't need to be Superman. Right. I need these two to lead and do the things that they do. We'll figure out all the other guys. I'll tell you who else has really gotten better. Sean Taggart.
We're wrapping up. Sean Taggart.
Yeah, and Pierre's
very talented. Yeah.
Pierre now's lost 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Wow. So all of a sudden now he gets in the mix of players.
Where do I go? John Calipari, Robert Dozier, and Tony Anderson. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Good luck this season, and enjoy it.